Folks, behind me is Angkor Wat, and according to Google Maps, this was where my sister-in-law's village was. So if you remember last year when we were here, I made a video going through the jungle here basically. I took you through their house and we walked through the village and said that they're going to flatten it. Well, I present to you the flattened village. This is it. It's a bit grim, although it does look pretty. Each tree's got a bow on it, I think signifying some sort of donation from probably a Chinese bank, because that's what the sign up the front said. They've planted these bits of grass and just leveled the whole thing about, what's that, maybe 25 meters back this way. This is quite surreal to think that people were living here about 12 months ago. There's a weird feeling for me, I mean, let alone the people that lived here coming back, because the amount of times we were here with Kinal's family having barbecues. I mean, we had some pretty big parties here, and Brian and I had a couple of drinks here more than one occasion. Just whenever we'd come up here, I mean, in 2015, 2018, 2019, I mean, here's us with Kinal's family. We did karaoke, everyone was having drinks, people we just met. I think we might have Juanita in one of the videos, our friend Juanita from Canada who we met. And I hope you're still watching, Juanita, and I hope you're going well with the Jeep, getting it muddy. Yeah, to think that that's all just gone ski. And shit, I didn't even live here, I just came here a few times. Imagine how you'd feel if you actually lived here for 40 odd years, 50 odd years. Let's go have a walk around and see if there's... Oh, I don't think there's anything mildly interesting here, to be honest. It's just bloody flattened ground. I'm trying to work out where the actual house was, because I remember... It's a big spider web. I remember this bit here, like going down into here. It looks like... Geez, have a look down here. It looks like they've just bulldozed and pushed all the shit back to the tree line. Yeah, I remember the house would have been back here. And my gosh, yeah, see, there's some bricks and some other bits of stuff left over. There was always a problem with water flow down here. It always just, like, it flooded. I mean, have a look at the standing water down there. I mean, it's got nowhere to go. So it would have always flooded, and that's where Jimmy tried to dig the drench out into the jungle to try and help the villagers, but it's not going to be there anymore either. I mean, if you're just driving past here, I mean, it looks nice. I'll give them that. Aesthetically, cobweb. Aesthetically, it's pleasing to see just a nice green area with some trees, and these trees will grow and be big, and we'll return to being thick jungle, but nah, feels weird. It does feel weird. I think this is where the village was down here. Just it bloody felt bigger than this. They've planted stuff all the way through. This water doesn't look flash, does it? Like it's like bloody blue-green algae or something. Looks shit house. Some more remnants of houses, bricks. It's just been levelled. Poor old foundations or something there. There's a pole that would have held up a house. Actually, no, this would have been it. It does feel, now that I'm down here, it feels about the same size, because then you got to that sort of dead end there before you got back to the road. It just feels a lot, well, and there's no, well, there was trees and things down here, so they've cleared them all out, and you can see about here, these are all the trees, but it feels a lot more open. It's like when you get a block of land and you think, geez, this is big, and then you start building on it, and you get that feeling of size. Oh, they've just pushed all the shit back here. Have a look. There's a snake or some shit in there. Is that a lizard? That's a lizard of sorts. You won't be able to see that on film. There's someone's shoe. Look at that. So look. Okay, they've planted some new trees, which is all well and good. But look at how many they got rid of in the bloody process. What was wrong with them? Look, we've been to Runta Ek, and we'll show you that in the next video, and you can judge for yourselves if the people are getting a better go at life out in the village out there. So I can't look because I need to concentrate on not dying here or contracting some disease. But from what I understand, life here was very, very simple. Although they didn't have you know, proper titles on the land or anything like that. I mean, people have been here for freaking generations. I mean, you know the story. After the Khmer Rouge, people just settled wherever they could. Hence why, oh my gosh, what the hell's that thing? Looks like a very red, angry thingo. Fuck off. I'm sick of being bitten by things. I'm fucking over it. I just want to be somewhere where the insects don't find me bloody sexually attractive. But yeah, you guys can make up your own mind if you think Runta Ek is a better place than here. But here they had a simple life. They had a living from the tourists coming in and out of the town to see Angkor Wat. And they were central to Siem Reap, so they could get stuff done. They had services and things like that, whereas Runta Ek's pretty far out. What's that? Someone's tried to do something of note here. Unless they got a, I don't know. This looks like the remains of like an outhouse or something. Probably a bathroom. Someone would have had many, many squirts in there. Shits, pisses. So if you're looking like this, it looks pretty. I mean, okay, have a look at that. That's pretty. It's not messy, it's got green grass, there's drainage, you've got the view. I mean, there's not much room between these trees either. I mean, it's going to be pretty thick jungle when they grow, which is good. Positive, it's going to be pretty thick jungle, and it is peaceful. So I'm going to leave it here. Only time will tell, I think, if getting people out of here to their new establishment is a good thing. I know everyone wants to stay, but at the same time, there may be good reasons why they had to go. But Max, don't go in there, buddy. Yucky. But only time will tell. And until then, we'll wait and see how things pan out. Join us in our next video, or an upcoming video, where we'll take you out to Runta Ek, and you can see where the people that used to live here are living now and how they're surviving. And then you can make up your mind as well from there. Anyway, thanks for coming along on this sort of grim look at what was a thriving little village. So yeah.